Okay, welcome back. Now time for part two. I'll be working on One Eye's neck, chest, and trying to get his tunic in an hour. So let's get started. Close the head. Open up a new vector layer. Call this layer neck slash chest. Okay, let's get started. Zoom in. Start with a rectangle. That's an oval. Start with a rectangle. Okay, and as normal, when I'm tweaking and making lines, I'm not very talkative. Now, One Eye has something some of the others don't. Cutter does. He has a necklace. Has a collar around his neck that helps you separate his neck from his chest, which is great when you're doing the neck. Have something to separate the neck from the rest of the body. And if you by some chance hear anything in the background, today I do have music on while I'm working on this, but I got it kind of low, so hopefully it shouldn't record. Okay. Now these are little studs, so I'm going to switch to an oval tool, make a nice little circle, Control C, Control V. I don't know where I'm going. And, ah, Control V, Control V, Control V one more time. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to separate his neck and chest. No, I'll leave it the same. Never mind. Okay, the exposed chest area that I need to show comes all the way down to his waistband. So I'm going to start with a rectangle. Oh, Lord. So I'm going to start with a rectangle and go inside of his shirt collar some. So he's within the lines of his clothes here and here. Bring that up into his neck. Bring that out. And zooming in, I gotta do his collarbone. Okay, then we select all the points. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Flip horizontal, hold down Shift, move it over to the other side. And now his chest muscle. Up, turn off shift, undo. Sharpen this top point and side point. Now add the necessary points to make this chest stand out. Any part that's beyond the collar line is going to be under his clothes, so it won't really matter much. But even though you can't see it at the moment, I like, oh Lord, don't do that. I like to go ahead and make it look good in case for whatever reason he has to take his shirt off. But One Eye, I don't think ever has to have that problem until way later in the story. You know what? Use a triangle for that. Okay. Tweak some more points here. Bring that line back over. Connect the line between here, one chest pec, and the other chest pec. Okay. See, I told you it would give me a sharp point when I didn't ask for it eventually. These little things right here, I don't know where the little tails keep coming from, but they are a problem when it goes to trying to fill things in. Okay, do a little tweaking. Give me just a second. And you may not know this about me, but I will tweak a picture to death if I let myself, because I am never satisfied. I always think there's a little something else I can do to make the picture slightly better. Okay, sorry for the quiet, but like I said, I do get quiet when I am tweaking points. Control C, Control V to paste, flip horizontal, shift and bring over. And again, my pictures are not symmetrical. They weren't drawn symmetrical, so when I'm doing the making these characters, I gotta put them in symmetrical as I can. And if I start singing, excuse me, it's just that a song came on that I like. And right now I'm sort of listening to Christmas tunes. Can't get into these small spots unless you zoom in. They just will not let you get in there without trying to. I know what's wrong. I still got on sharp points. That's what's making it not curve right for me. There we go. That's better. Now, I've only animated one thing in Anime Studio, and if you go to my channel, you'll see the little Harley Quinn animation, because my free moments, when I can drag myself to it, I've spent doing these characters. And there are a lot of them to do. And I've never, ever claimed to be a speed freak. I am not the quickest person when it comes to making a character. Now, I can make a simple character kind of quick, but these F-Quest characters, for the detail I want to give them, they, in this kind of stuff right here, be tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. I can't help it. It's a disease. Okay, that should do it. Put one more point, bring this definitely down. Now, if line width is working with me today, I would love it. So let's try. Oh, yeah. His neck, pick his face color, line size 2, space, and enter. Now, right now, this is above heads. It will normally be under heads like that. So, his collar is black. I'm going to give it the same dark brown as his eye patch. It looks almost black, but it's not. So let's get back to where we were. Select eye patch color. Select these little balls. I gotta zoom in so I can see them. Space. Select, 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 select. And they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it back to the first. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first shade of gray for the outline. 0.5 outline. Not quite light enough. Let's go to third shade of gray in, and that looks better. Try and cut her off for a minute. Yeah, that's light enough. Okay, now to his chest. Selecting all of the chest section, going back to the skin color. Hit enter. Whoops. We have to send that to the back. Now selecting his collarbone, shift, his other collarbone, his chest, and the line for his ribs and pecs. Select the color of his inside his ear shade. Size 2, soft edge. Enter. And then select this part right up under here. That's the diaphragm. And select that. Shift. Zoom in so I can get these other points. And hit space. Enter. I need to remove the lines from the bottom half here, from the tops of his pecs, and the bottom side of his collarbone, and the lines that are hidden under the clothes, so they should not be seen. of the side, but leave the lines up at the top. Get rid of these. And that one. Now start adjusting the line, starting from the top and work my way down. Okay, taper these points out to 0. Then we're going to adjust the line width just a little. Okay, hide all of the lines for here. All I want is the shaded shadows. And if you hit the click and drag where you want to line off it and just drag it, it will turn the lines off everywhere you hit. So you don't have to keep tapping. Okay, check. See how that looks without the darker lines? It's just the shade of where the muscles are. Okay? Hit Control S to save that. Now above the neck chest comes his shirt top. So vector. Oops. Now I'm going to be doing that part, so I'm going to hide his neck and chest because it's in the way. This strip on the left hand side, use a rectangle. Okay, move these points to where these lines are. Just add a few more. Just touch them and put them down, because if you try to drag them as soon as you touch them, they're going to pull the line out of shape. Make sure everything is the way you want it before you connect those lines. Oh, forgot one. Okay, and then just a matter of going through and connecting the lines. Someone's knocking at the door. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now let's see. What was I doing? Oh, okay. Connecting these points. Some of them didn't snap. Okay, yeah, they together. Okay, now come back over here, get the rectangle tool again. And I'm going to have to zoom in for this because I got to put all these rectangles on his clothes. Okay, then that's a Control C, Control V, bring it down. Check my rotation a little. Control C, Control V. Bring it down. And you only have to do this one. I only have to do this once because I'll just copy this and paste it on the other side of his shirt. Okay, let me do this and I will probably fast forward over me connecting these next ones. So just watch. Okay, and there we go with that. I'm going to select all of, whoops, undo. Select all of this and do a Control C, Control V, flip horizontal, move it over. Align the top shoulder up here is what I'm doing, not so much down here. Here I can pull and tug at. But if I line up there, I can just pull this down. Like I said, not symmetrical. Okay, and then for this little piece that goes there, you know what, I should have just run maybe 2 boxes. Okay, next is the outer part of the shirt. And I'm going to need the add points tool, connecting here, up, undo, sharp corners, to here, to here, and then connect it with the bottom right there. Turn off sharp corners and tweak this into place. Control C, Control V, flip horizontal, bring it over. I'm going to connect it up at the shoulder. And connect it down at the bottom. Excuse me. And I'm going to do the bottom of his shirt next. So that's another rectangle. Bring the points down. Add points, sharp corners on. Sharp corners off. And as much detail as the drawing has, I'm not necessarily going to put all that same detail into the finished drawing. I'll try because I'm anal about stuff like that, but I'll also try not to get too crazy about matching exactly everything. Even as I talk, you can see I'm being anal about stuff again. Okay, And I don't know why I'm talking right now because I'm most likely going to mute this part. Okay, and then one last one. Okay, and there go his clothes. Now, his shirt is a darker green than the green that is in his hat. So first I'm going to select the green that's in his hat because I want to keep the same dark outline. Then come up here and just make that a shade darker. Turn back on his chest because he's hot like that. And uh, let me do what am I didn't confuse myself. Okay, what am I doing? His shirt. Okay, okay. Space, enter, and then the green band is the same green as the green band in its hat. So I'll just select that color. Uh, Select that color. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Because of each one of those lines going across, I can't color this all as one big script. I have to color this box by box. So I'm going to go quiet. I will most likely fast forward this, and here I go. Okay, I have the size wrong, stroke size wrong. So I have to go back and fix that. No, it's not a silver buckle, it's a gold buckle. So for it being a gold buckle, I have to import an object that has my gold reflection in it. So import Anime Studio object, not from Cutter, but from out of props. That's That's my gold reflection. So everybody who has gold on them gets the same gold reflection. Turn that line down to a 1. Control R to preview. Okay. Control S to save. Get rid of that gold. All right. Um, how long did that take? Move that way. 42 minutes. And that's got his chest in his shirt. On the next one, we will be doing his arms and hopefully get his legs in. And that will be it for this time. So thank you for view. Oh Lord, I'm tight-tongued. So thank you for viewing this. And if you would please like and subscribe to my channel for more Anime Studio tutorials. Thank you. Bye-bye.